So, Chad, in that fun video we did, it seemed like you were pretty insistent that I make a good choice. Now, why would you, as a dealer, want me, the consumer, to make a wise decision?
Well, Seth, that's a fair question. I would imagine there's plenty of dealers that wouldn't care. You know, I'm thinking and struggling a little bit because it is such a genuinely fair question. Let me relate a story that I think will maybe help make it make sense. I've been here 13 years, but when I originally got called, I told him no. I told him no for a couple weeks. I interviewed with both owners, awesome guys, general manager, one of my best friends, period, to this day, several of the employees, and I just didn't want to do it. And I think I'd convinced myself Fords were inferior vehicles, which, in hindsight's ridiculous. But the interesting thing is I had a spiritual advisor because I'm really active in my church, and he got wind of the fact that I'd had an opportunity, and he kind of said to me, he says, "Hey, Chad, why is it you don't want to work closer to home?" Because I'm 8 minutes from here. And I said, "Well, I would like to work closer at home." He says, "So then what's your problem with Fords?" And I said, "Well, I just don't like them that much." He says, "Well, here's the thing, Chad." He goes, I don't think the Lord really cares all that much if you're selling Fords. They've been around 100 years. Mm-hmm. And I laughed and I said, "Well, yeah, I guess you're right." And he says, "By the way, aren't you the used car manager by title?" And I said, "Well, yes." And he says, "I'll bet you've sold a lot of used Fords, haven't you?" And I said, "Well, again, yes." So I say that because 13 years later, here I am. So not only are Fords great vehicles, the big thing is I stumbled along, but I had people that encouraged me to make wise decisions, and it's left an indelible impression on me. My owners encourage us to make wise decisions for the dealership, for all the employees, but also for our customers in the community. So I say that because it'd be great for everybody to just run in and say, "I'll take that," and not have any concerns, but there are concerns that need to be considered. So it would be best, not just for us, but for you, going down the road, to make a wise decision so when you come back, you feel comfortable with us and we're with you.
Yeah, and that seems like that's your honest truth, huh?
I guess it is, Seth.
That's awesome.